Happy Tuesday. So I was writing a post and then I thought, you know what? I am just going to go live because it's a little long for a post, and I figured that this is actually a much faster way. And so hopefully this weather is fine and it doesn't blow out my signal. I'm just making sure that this is going live. But I just wanted to go live and discuss, is there anything more confusing and painful than when your brain takes over your thoughts? It attacks your self-worth, questions your ability, or overpowers you with cravings, or it just attempts to dictate your actions. And do you find yourself doing things that, or not doing things that that you need to do or want to do, but you're just paralyzed? This is something that I struggle with, So for those that are new to following me, welcome. My name is Meg Rogers. I'm a health and wellness coach that just helps fellow sisters how to stop standing in their own way, how to overcome their obstacles and roadblocks, and just live a life that they're proud of without regret anymore. So, for that, for those that are followers, and checking back in and watching this, thank you. If you are here and catching the replay, post replay in the comments below. But if you are here, if you could just click the like, heart, love, whatever your favorite icon is to let me know you're here, that would be awesome. Hey, Amanda. So welcome. So I had asked if there was anything more confusing or painful than when your brain takes over your thoughts and attacks your self-worth, questions your ability, overpowers you with cravings, or attempts to just dictate your actions, because deceptive brain messages have just taken over our psyche and over our life. So, when our mind is left to its own devices, it can really cause us to believe things that are just not true, and we're acting out in self-destructive ways. And for me, it's self-hate in the mind, telling myself I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, you're such a screw up, or eating my feelings, or, just hence the cause of all the weight gain for years. And just anger too. Like, anger is a really big one for me. So, just being totally snippy would be a nice way to put what I was, but, like snapping over everything and just being a total jerk. And, I saved the best of me for strangers and outsiders because I didn't want people to know how broken I was, because that society we've created, like, we put on this front for other people, but at home I was just a total jerk, and my marriage suffered from it, and my relationship with our kids really suffered from it too. Hello, I am eating my feelings today. Totally happens sometimes. So do you struggle with overthinking your problems? That's totally me. Fearing, totally me. Getting anxiety over things that are out of your control. Do you find yourself getting stuck or panicked by unfounded fears or worries, or blaming yourself for things that are just not your fault, or engaging in unhealthy behaviors to escape life's daily stresses? Maybe eating, like eating was mine. For some, it's drinking. Maybe it's gambling. I don't know. Just do you find yourself doing unhealthy things for that? Or when you're trying to make a change, you keep reverting to your old past patterns that you're trying to stop doing. The more that we act in unhealthy ways, the more we teach our brain that this is a habit. So I've learned, it's learned behavior, and it's essential to our survival. So problem is, our brain does not distinguish between an action that is beneficial or destructive. So we have to train it how to do that. It only responds to how we behave. And then our brain generates these really strong impulses, whether it's thoughts, desires, cravings, to keep that habit going. So more often than not, these behaviors are, not ones that are actually going to improve our life. And more than likely, they're going to be, super destructive. So the good news is that we can actually overcome our brain's control and rewire it to actually work for us. With consistent daily stops and support from so many, we can do so much more than we realize that we are capable of. And one thing that I absolutely love in our Fit Sister community is just seeing so many sisters who felt like, they were unworthy, they were undeserving, they were not good enough, they were failures, they were screw-ups, and overcoming these obstacles and just experiencing how much support is helping them and watching them just shine brighter and brighter every single day. It's like amazing and so contagious. Like, you just want it. So for those that are just hopping on, I'd asked if there was just anything more confusing and painful than when your brain takes over your thoughts and attacks your self-worth, questions your ability, overpowers you with cravings, or just attempts to dictate your actions. the beauty of it is no matter where you are or who you are, you can do it too. You know, there isn't a person on this planet that cannot do what we do. So I hear from ladies all the time, well, I could never do what you do. Like, I'm just not motivated, or I stink at committing. And guess what, girl? You just described me. Like, that was me. You know, you will never improve if you do not fail. You know, you have to learn from it, but you have to begin again and learn from that and fail again and learn from that and modify the action plan and keep going. If you're not failing, you're not growing. So I am a professional quitter, and not in the good way. Like, you know, I was the excuse queen, but I thought it was just reasons. So my husband, I love this man, you know, he used to squash all of my excuses, and I was honestly pissed. Hey, Lisa, like, you know, he would squash my excuses that I thought were really justified reasons. Like, no, babe, you just really do not understand. I don't have time. You know, school's starting. We have little kids. I'll start in the summer when school is done. Hey, Jackie. And I would just create a new excuse every single time. Like, I'll start in the fall. I'll start after sports. I'll start after the holidays, or I'll start in January. And, you know, see what I mean? Like, we create these excuses, and I just kept creating, and I was dragging the start date over and over, and the longer I put it off, the bigger my brain was making it, to the point that I was just too afraid to do it. So I built this up into this most impossible thing ever. So now if I fail, people are gonna know. Oh my gosh. So what I didn't realize, by not doing anything, I was failing. Hey, Kelly, welcome. You know, so I didn't want to spend money. I didn't want to invest in my health. I didn't want to learn from professionals, not because I couldn't afford it like I kept telling myself, but because I didn't want to make sacrifices, because I didn't believe I was worth it. I have failed everything that I've ever done up until this point. Why would this be any different? You know, we get there one step at a time with our sisters, holding us up along the way, sometimes dragging us, and just cheering us on and just giving us that encouragement, you know, that we need. Accountability was the secret sauce that was missing from my life. Like, that is the only difference between now and then, of why I can actually keep going past day 3, is because of accountability. It's the secret sauce, I'm telling you. You know, I would not be here today without these ladies. Like, Lisa, she is totally one of them, man. She's like blowing up my feed every single day, my messenger. I love her. You know, these ladies, they love me enough to help me improve. They love me enough to help me grow my relationship with God, and help me dig deep. Like, when I'm straying, when I am struggling, when I am turning away from God, like, these are the first people that are going to be like, well, what's going on? Like, you know, dig deep. Like, this isn't superficial stuff. Like, there's something going on. So, you know, I never wanted to coach. What you see now, I never wanted to do this. I still want to puke sharing my story. I don't want to tell you what I'm telling you right now, or especially going live, you know, because if I mess up, guess what? You're going to see me choke. I don't want to let the world in. I feel safe in my groups, but to share here, right here with you guys, scares the living crap out of me. Like, I still want to puke or cry, probably cry. You know, fear is just a prison, and it just lies. You know, we tell our kids, not everybody's going to like you, not everybody's going to agree with you. And then I learned as an adult, it is so much easier to give our kids these wisdom, so freaking hard as an adult to actually implement that into your life. You know, like, when somebody comes at you and has a different opinion as you, and it kind of comes off as attacking, that is really hard to take, and to be like, nope, 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 that's okay. That just means they're viewing it from whatever they're going through, and it's totally okay. You know, so ask yourself, you know, has doing it alone work for you? Are you where you want to be? Are you where you need to be? If so, awesome. Like, seriously, that's amazing. Like, please share how you did it, because people like me truly do want to learn from you guys. If you're not, ask yourself why, and then ask your response why. So, for example, I'm too busy. This is my biggest excuse that I use the most, and actually the one that I get number one. So one is, ask yourself when you say, okay, why can't you do it? Well, I'm too busy. Well, why am I too busy to take care of me? Well, because school, life, work, kids, they're taking up every single minute of my life. Like, I have no idea. Like, you have no idea. I'm just so busy. But do you have time to scroll Facebook, watch TV? I mean, didn't you just get sucked into watching those really cute, adorable cat videos, Megan? And didn't you just take a quiz of how old do I look for 20 minutes? Yeah, but I'm busy. I swear I'm busy. So are you really too busy to sacrifice 20 to 30 minutes, Megan, to honor his temple? Well, shit, because I really don't want to, because I'm an adult and I want to do what I want, and I don't want to do that because it's not fun. So if you don't get an honest answer, keep asking why. Dig to the bottom layer. Is it going to be easy? Heck no. But if you truly want to change, you have to get honest. And for the record, that was actually one of my recent conversations last week with myself. And I share in hopes that you realize, like, there's no judgment here. Hey, Val, you are not crazy. We all have these thoughts. We all have these struggles. So do you have a supportive place where you can go to and ask questions about anything without fear of judgment? Those who are going to encourage you, pray, and cheer you on in any aspects of life, So if you don't have that community where you can just be you, I really encourage you to reach out, because God puts people on your path for a reason, whether to teach you, help you grow, etc. So maybe this is your sign that you have been waiting for, sister. But all right, ladies, I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day, and I am about to go get on my workout. So see you later.